Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are at Stirling train station, or bus station, outside of the bus station, and we're doing another Transperth Oddities episode with the 312 413C service. Deviates via Activ Industries. Yes, that is the same deviation as in on the 201 down in Cannington. So it goes to where there's quite a lot of weird people, some of which may have designated seats on the bus. But yeah, I've never even taken the 413. It's just a random route to an industrial area and there's barely any services. But we'll tick that off with the deviation. There's only one afternoon service, which is this one with the deviation. All the other ones are in the morning from Stirling. So let's go to the stand and look at the timetable. Here we are. It's on the same stand as 424 and 427. And you can see there's three services early in the morning, all for the industrial workers. Another one here, which also deviates to the Activ Industries to get them there in the morning, and then another one, so two which deviate in the morning to get them there, and there's no more services for the rest of the day until just this one, which is the one to get them back, which then just takes them to Glendalough. So the deviation is only in this direction. In the other direction there are a few services, but none of them do the deviation. So when they go to the Activ Industries, they need to go from Stirling, and when they go back they get dropped off at Glendalough, which is actually way closer, but still. So probably barely anyone will use it. It just goes through an industrial area, which you know is pretty low patronage in such areas. But it does also go past IKEA and Inaloo shopping centre if anyone wants to use it to get there, although they probably don't know about it. Connecting Stirling and Glendalough, just like the 414 as well. That's a much more frequent and busier route. So here it is, 3205 with the new Smart Rider processor seems to be doing it. We'll just film at the back because they probably have designated seats and I can commentate as well. I like doing that sometimes. Okay, so here we are, I'm sitting right at the back of the bus on this B8, completely empty for the start of the journey as expected. No one is on board. So off we go now, departing Stirling. I'll just film the whole journey. It's like a really short route to Glendalough, pretty much 15 minutes with the weird loop to the deviation section as well, but I'll just film the whole thing through the industrial area. So we will turn left here. Off we go, and we're gonna go past IKEA and Inaloo shopping centre, just like the circle route and 412 do as well. Actually, this is pretty weird now because I'm just filming the whole 413 at the back, which I haven't even done for any other route, have I? It's pretty random. This is like what Justin does, but oh well. It's okay. If he ever does it, I guess he can do the other direction without the deviation. Although, yeah, maybe I should film the deviation in the front, I don't know. Nah, it's okay. I don't need to film them all at the front. Yep, so there we are, passing IKEA. This route very scarce through here, otherwise just 412 and circle route. Now obviously what we do have going on is the Stevenson Avenue extension project, which is right over there. Stevenson Avenue was originally, a long time ago, meant to be a major highway connecting from the Mitchell Freeway, going all the way down through these areas and past Herdsman Lake and down towards Fremantle in the western suburbs, but it never came to be a reality. There are like remnants of where they left land for it scattered throughout these areas all the way down, but now there is just a small section between here and Scarborough Beach Road and Pearson Street, which does actually look like a full-on freeway, which has always existed, but now they've extended it a little further towards IKEA and they are building new bridges across the Mitchell Freeway to connect the Stevenson Avenue to there, and then they'll close all the Cedric Street exits from the freeway and make it a much faster and easier exit to get out to IKEA directly. So that's what the road project's going on, and with that they're also upgrading the Stirling bus interchange to a big 30 stand facility. So yeah, that's the project going on. I have made several update videos about that, which I can link you to, and we're gonna see if there might be a bit of a closure of the Journal line soon to deal with that. Yeah. Anyway, we are now turning left here at Stevenson Avenue. There's a bus stop here served by only this and obviously 990 all the way down Scarborough Beach Road. So yeah, you can see there, that section of Stevenson Avenue looks like a freeway. There's nothing on either side of it, and it's just 2x2 lanes all the way down. Although the speed limit is still 70, and then here's the new section. And then no one actually uses this lane, because if you go straight you end up at the left turn lane to the industrial area, which barely anyone turns there. But yeah, here we go, 413 left, and now we're just going to drive through all these non-residential suburbs. This is definitely not a residential route through Osborne Park here. Let's see if anyone will use it. I highly doubt it, except at the Activ industry, obviously. Here's the first stop, right outside the Mercedes-Benz car dealership. No one uses that. Someone is using it here. Wow. One person getting on, no, two people getting on, three people getting on, sorry, at this stop. Driving to work in these industrial areas. They rarely would use public transport. That's why most of Perth's industrial areas barely even have buses in them. Very scarce service. Here's another stop. And all this is actually zone 1. It's just Stirling Station and the IKEA stop, which are in zone 2. The rest of it is zone 1. Also just down there with the freeway exits for Hutton Street, there's actually some really, that's one of the weirdest freeway exits, because there's roads which actually intersect and end on the freeway ramp, like 3 or 4 roads on either side doing that, which is the only freeway ramp to have that. It's so weird. Oh, someone else is getting on. Yeah, here's Hutton Street. And there's a really bad bus turn left sign right there, fully graffitied. We are turning onto Hutton Street for a short section before we turn back right again and continue down. We're just going parallel to like the S bend in the freeway here. Oh, red light. Here we go, no stops on Hutton Street. Just gonna turn right immediately. That's a lot of traffic down towards the freeway exits over there. More people getting on, wow. One person. old sign. Yeah, I bet this route hasn't been changed for many years as well. Just like the 407, another industrial route at Glendalough actually, which is where this bus terminates, just looping into Herdsman Park, like Industrial Park and back. Just a circular service. That one's pretty frequent throughout the day as well, and it has some of the oldest stops I've ever seen on the Transperth network when I rode it. Some are like 15 years old, still standing, because the route was never changed, or the times for it. Oh yeah, I've actually driven all down this before. I thought I never drove here, but I have, just by car. And there's the city in the background you can see, and here's now the deviation turning left. Wait, what? There's no one here. Oh no, there is. Waiting out the front of the Work Power Center, which is what the desto says. Only 2 people though. And they get on for free as they have their special passes. I was expecting more. Just this random deviation for 2 people. Oh, see what an old pole that is? That's really old as well, with the 3 services a day there. Oh, it's actually a time stop as well. Wow. There must be one of the only deviations for which the deviation stop is a time stop. And now here we are right next to the freeway. This is such a weird route. All the cars are parked along the other side. The freeway is right there, and the Hudson Street exit right there on the train line. But we're just looping around here to get back out to the street. And now it's just 2 more stops straight down to Glendalough Station, and then that'll be it. Just over 10 minutes. Yeah, you can see the city there. Literally where we just were. All the garbage trucks that are in here. So, final report on how many passengers used it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal passengers, and then 2 passengers from the Work Power place. Sorry, 5 normal passengers, 5. Oh, and we're already here. Back on Scarborough Beach Road. That's pretty weird. We turned off it and now we're back on it. But we didn't really go directly parallel to it. It's a little strange. And that's it. Got to Glendalough Station much faster than the 414 is, but that's obviously a residential route, so nothing to do with this. That's why they're completely separate routes. Otherwise they could make it some sort of circular service via both residential and industrial areas, just passing through Glendalough, but they're completely different types of routes, so that's why it's not like that. Arriving, I see a 407 over there, which we were just talking about. Arriving in Glendalough Station, ready to terminate. And that's it. There's the bus. She already turned the desto off, so I have a bad shot of the 413 from the side. It's Sterling, unfortunately. Whatever. Okay, and with that I've now also taken all the routes that go to Glendalough Station, actually. Very good. And almost all the ones at Sterling. I just need to do the 422 from there to Carnap. But I'm not filming me taking all the routes. So there was new SmartRider processors on that bus, and then here we also have a new one at the station. Yeah, I tagged on before just so I could tag off. Sorry. Bye.